Alright guys, so we're almost there. In the last video we made it so that we could log in. Now we want to add some access control. So what I'm going to do is go to my index.js file, which is in the routes folder, and we're going to create a function right here, and we're going to call it ensure authenticated. Alright, and that's going to take in request, response, next. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put an if statement, and we want to check for request dot is authenticated. Okay, if is authenticated, then we just want to keep going, so we want to return next. Alright, and then here we're going to do our redirect to /users/login. Okay, so if we're not authenticated, we're going to just get booted out to the login page. Alright, now in order to use this, we're going to go up here to the get request and pass it in as a second parameter. So right here we'll say ensure authenticated. So that should be a capital A. Alright, so that should do it. Let's save that. Now whenever we save a file and it recompiles, it's going to basically log us out. Alright, if I reload that page, you can see we get booted to the login screen. Okay, if I try to go to localhost 3000, I can't. So let's try to log in. And we get sent to the members area, to the index page. Okay, so we can now enter this page. Now what I want to do is display the user's name. So let's go, actually, what we need to do first is in the app.js file, we're going to create a global variable so that we can access the user information. And we're going to do this through middleware. Okay, basically we're going to create a route to everything. Okay, so this is going to load on every route. We'll have our function, and that's going to take in request res next. Okay, and let's do res dot locals. This is how we create a global variable, locals dot user, and we're going to set that to request dot user or null if it's not there. Okay, then we just want to call next. So now if we go to our index, let's go to index.ejs and go down to where we have our heading, and we'll say welcome, and let's see, we're going to do user dot name. Alright, so let's save that, and if we reload, we're going to get kicked out because we recompiled. So now we're going to log back in, and now it says welcome and then whatever the name is for that account. So now let's do our logout. So we're going to go to users.js, we'll go down here, and let's do router.get. That's going to be /logout. Okay, that'll take in request, response, and in here we just want to call request.logout. And let's do res.redirect, and we'll get redirected to the login page. Alright, and actually let's set a message. We'll set a flash message. So request.flash, and it'll be success, and we'll just say you have logged out. Okay, let's make sure we have our messages available in the view. So if we go to login, we have our messages, and let's make sure we have that in register as well, which we don't, so I'm going to put that there. Alright, now if we reload, we're going to get kicked out, so let's try logging back in, and then we're going to click on logout, and there we go, we get our "you have logged out" message. So we now have a complete login system using Passport. So you can obviously use this in any application you create. You can integrate it in if you want to add authentication. But that's going to be it for this video, this project, and I'll see you in the next.